You know, I never do this to anybody, but watch this. Feel that? I held it all the way until your hands came down to pocket level, and then I let it go. Keep it in cement. Do not drive this knee. Let your upper body cover it. You process these thoughts. I mean, geez, man. This is just so good. The biggest thing yesterday we talked about was really controlling your lower body. And, you know, one of the moves that you had, based upon where you set up, was you really drove that trail knee hard and backed up your upper body to hit the golf ball. So this was a perfect example of what we saw yesterday, right? So when we look at this and you look at the fact that he's in front of it with a shut club face, well, look what he had to do in the swing. There goes that knee, there goes that body to try to pitch back like this, crazy. Right? So you look at that right there, shoulders back like that. Knee drove it driving in. That's what he had to do to square up the club face. Our body, when we hit enough golf shots, will make compensations to do those things to get it online. The one swing thought that made the biggest difference to you was keeping your left knee in cement. Now, I have some players who get their power from driving that trail knee through the golf ball, but we said that move can't happen ahead of your arms and your hands.
Yes.
If it does, your body shoots out like this, leaves your upper body behind, leaves the arms and hands behind, and then we don't compress the ball the way that we're capable of. Keep it in cement. Do not drive this knee. Let your upper body cover it. We were doing extreme like that, right? That was the feeling.
Yes.
And all that happened to you was the hands would get going and you kept it stable for a second and then it would all fire through together. But that's what we want. I'm not actually looking for you to be like what I was right there. I just want in transition for everything to come down and for everything to fire through together in sequence. But that right there helped you yesterday. You felt much more of the upper body covering it, holding that trail knee back. What's funny is, do you hear the sound of those shots?
Solid.
I mean, just hitting down on top of it, I'm not having my lower body shoot out and leave my upper body behind. It's going to translate to this when Paul does it. Here's the normal golf swing here. That was just the feeling right there. Right? But that's it happening in sequence right there. That's it happening in sequence. Look at the divots, right? All past the golf ball, low point down past it, right? The balls were all right there. That's going to be what we're looking for today, all right? So I'm looking for compression. I'm looking for all that good stuff we saw yesterday.
Wonderful.
No backaches.
No.
Literally feel like you're not even moving this on the downswing. Watch his rendition of this, you guys. Look how this translates for him. See how it goes together? So it held back in transition, but he's trying to hold that there. That's beautiful right there. I love, well, sure you're finishing. Upper body's covering it. It's awesome, buddy. You know, I never do this to anybody, but watch this. I'm going to do it because my dad used to do this to me. Right? He would literally go like this. Ready? I'm not even here, so you can keep swinging. Feel that? I held it all the way until your hands came down to pocket level, and then I let it go. Isn't that interesting when I hold it? See how and I put a little resistance there?
Yes.
You can really feel it, right? And then what you should notice, your upper body gets on top of it so much better. Oh, see, I like that a lot. That's better sequence. Watch him, guys. Watch his hands and watch his knee. Watch how they now are more together. There it is. There it is. Not one ahead of the other. And why do I have that white line up there? That white line's a finish line. That's a finish line for your hands to break through before the club. That's a finish line for your shoulder to get to at the point of impact. Yeah, buddy. Look at see how the contact now out here?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's hit some balls like that. Let's hit some balls like that. Same feeling. Way better. Oh, comes out and pinches it perfectly right away. I love that, man. Oh, one better than the next.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing we did yesterday, which I think made a huge difference, we hit every club in the bag, but how much time did we spend with a shorter iron?
Plenty.
And the reason being is, you know, you have a lot of loft on a pitching wedge, right? So if you make the mistake of pitching back and adding loft through the through the bottom of the swing, you see it right away.
Yes.
Not only with the contact, but even when you hit it well, it just goes a mile high and then doesn't go far. These balls are now leaving, I mean, they're leaving on a very flat trajectory with a lot of spin, so they're still gonna hold the green, but your ball's spending more time going towards the target rather than up to the sky, right?
They're compressed.
Yeah,
right?
they're compressed, exactly. Love, you process these thoughts. I mean, geez, man, isn't it great? It's just so good. I know.
Cement, right?
Cement, yeah. I mean, you know, and I want you to I was talking to our viewer about how they should take a lesson, you know, or how they can get the most out of our session. That's our goal. Our goal not only is to make you awesome today. It's goal number one. You.
Yes.
Goal number two is I want them playing great golf, and
that's why I'm here, because I saw that.
Exactly. It's awesome. It's awesome. But the big thing about it is people are too quick to make swings their normal speed, apply the thoughts, and think they're doing it right. But that perception of what's actually, you know, what you feel like you're doing and the reality of what's happening, and you found that out when you came here. You know, you looked at your setup and went, hold on, I've seen a million times what I should be doing. You said that right away. And I go, well, hold on. Here's your feeling to get there. We've toned it down. We've had a lot of rehearsals. We got up in front of the mirror yesterday. We did all these little things that led up to.
That was good.
It was, right? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you hear the sound right away. Ball came off lower, tighter, much better. Oh, beautiful. Shot tracer. The Grand Del Mar, we do an awesome clinic, but we're going to start breaking off to the East Coast and doing that as well. And we just started talking about doing our overseas clinics, and you know, getting out, going to some different countries, starting to put together some clinics. We had a gentleman who was going to help us put them together in Italy.
Well,
give us a couple places out there. I mean, if there's some places that are willing to take us, guys, just write us and we'll come out. I mean, we're dead serious. We will come out, and you know, there's nothing cooler. We talked about this yesterday. Than what YouTube has done, Kevin. I mean, it's been amazing. Kevin's seen it, you know, for Porzak golf, for golf. I mean, we're helping a lot of players, and that just makes me feel so good. I get these messages of people shooting lower scores. It's like literally the coolest thing in the world. At the end of the day, I'll teach out here, I'll go home, and I'll go through Instagram or something, and I get these comments or something, and they talk about like a 19 to an 8, and I'm like, you know, I get choked up hearing that stuff enough, because it's just like, that's my whole purpose of what I do, and that's what Mike's purpose is too. And Kevin edits these in a way that, you know, are beneficial to the golfer, you know, and it's amazing. It's truly amazing. Plus, I think you guys can tell we have a freaking blast doing this.
It's a good spot.
But just to be involved with so many families and people now around the world, it's incredible. It's truly a blessing. It's unbelievable. So, you know, and I'm looking forward to getting out, taking our instruction across the pond. Excellent. You know, hit all the continents. Excellent. And you know, get as many players as we can better. So it's I'm not kidding. If anybody has a club or anybody, I'm calling everybody out here. If anybody has a spot that you want Kev, myself, and Mike to show up to, hey, let us know. If they'd like to have their pros get involved too and help us out and get a big group together, we're all in. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, just dead down the line every time. I mean, Kev, the cool thing about today's lesson is, you know what? You don't even have to edit one swing out. You can just let it play. Let it run, buddy. Let it run, Paul.
Thank you.
At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.